Welcome back to the channel, tech lovers. My name is Aaron, and this is For the Love of Tech. And if you love technology like I love technology, and you just kind of want to grab it and hold it and give it a great big hug, well then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because me and you are going to be great friends. What we're doing today is we are going to be exploring the OnePlus 9 Pro Oxygen OS update. More specifically, this update is Oxygen OS 11.2.7.LE15AA. So I guess that means it's double awesome, AA, I guess. What this is supposed to do is reduce power consumption in specific scenarios. I don't know what those scenarios are, but it says that it reduces it, fixes known issues, and improves stability. Don't really know what these known issues are, but camera is something that we can always take a look at and measure, and we can tell, is there something different? Is there a change? It is adding an HDR toggle to support manual settings, path menu options in the upper right corner of the screen, dynamic video, improve the shooting and recording. So that's what this is supposed to go ahead and do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the update started. We're gonna come up here and go to our settings and jump down to the bottom to system, and we are going to go right to system updates. Check for updates, checking right there, waiting for us. And we are going to hit the button and initiate updating now. So our update is done. It is completed. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to create or recreate the exact conditions I had here in the studio earlier today, but I did just take some nighttime before shots and nighttime after shots to see if any of these camera enhancements have to do with the nighttime mode, or the nightscape as I believe they call it here in OnePlus. One thing we are going to go ahead and look at right now is I'm going to go ahead and look at the video settings right here. So before, we did not have this HDR. So we got HDR off, HDR on. One thing to point out, that having HDR off will allow us to jump up to 8K footage. Now, having HDR on, the best it's going to give us is 4K at 30 frames per second. So if we turn HDR off, we can jump all over the place. Obviously 8K, we can only do 30 frames, but 4K, we can go up to 60 and 120 if you're looking for that super slow mo. But 1080, of course, is going to be the most versatile, and it's going to give you all the stuff HDR, also taking up to 60 frames per second if you like, but you got to go to 4K if you want 120. So hopefully you caught up, or you were able to follow all of that mess. We're going to go ahead and take a quick little video with HDR turned on and then HDR off to find out, does this do anything? So let's go ahead and give it a try. First, we're going to go HDR on, and we're just going to take little baby Yoda here. We're just going to sweep baby Yoda to see what that looks like. So we're going to start over here, HDR off. There it is. Now we're going to come up here and go HDR on. And again, we're staying at 1080, 30 frames per second, HDR on. Let's take a look and see, is there a difference between the two? Can we even tell? I don't know, I feel like in both ways, OnePlus, they still have some work to do on their video here. I know that I was just kind of spinning in my chair. Maybe my chair was catching at the same time every time I turned. It looks a little janky. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, this is not the best video out there. OnePlus, I think you still got some room for improvement here. Now, we're in a well-lit studio, so most things are going to turn out looking amazing. Once it's a little bit dimmer, not such good lighting, it's when the camera really has to go to work. So let's go ahead and just take a quick little look-see-loo at some of the before nighttime shots and after. So let's go ahead and take a look at a before. There it is. No nighttime, nothing. Same thing again. This is after, and we have that horrible light glare there. And from what I can tell, it's a little bit, it's almost like it it got worse after the update, that night flare, but once I'm on wide angle, it's, ooh, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. One thing I can say about the OnePlus camera is after this update, I thought things were going to be so much better. Not really. They still have a really, really long way to go. OnePlus still has not nailed their camera, even though they have all of this Hasselblad technology and tuning and color science built in. It still takes a pretty solid picture pulling it out of your pocket, snap and shoot. But if I have to take a camera with me into the wild, I only get one cell phone camera to take with me, it's not going to be the OnePlus 9 Pro. It's hands down going to be Samsung S21 or S20 Note, but it's not going to be the Hasselblad OnePlus 9 Pro. So just my thoughts about it. This was, remember, I think about less than 110 megabyte update, so it wasn't real big. It didn't do a whole lot. Big noticeable difference that we could see is that setting that I showed you in the video. Can it do HDR? It now says it does. Doesn't make a difference. I'll let you decide. Head down to the comments. Tell me, what are your thoughts? Does the HDR make any difference when it comes to the videos? I don't know. I don't think it does. I think they still have some work to do. I would not be surprised if we got a mid-month update on this that released somewhere towards the end of the month, or if we have another update early next month in July, because I think they got some work to do here. There it is. OnePlus 9 Pro has been updated to the latest security update. Go ahead and flash that at the bottom for us, so that way, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, there it is. If you like what you saw today, please go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Till next time, for the love of tech, namaste.